Bexley, Ohio, by Luce, Haley, Susan, Kaylin, and Jonathan. The total population in Bexley is 13,854, over 25% being under the age of 18, 12% being 65 and older. Out of that population, 88% are Caucasian. Less than 10% make up the Black, Latino, Asian, and Native persons. 97.8% of the population are high school graduates, and 73% have higher degrees. Windshield survey at a glance. We looked at the boundaries, road conditions, housing, average prices of housing, transportation, social services, street people and animals, conditions, race, healthcare indicators, business and industries, and the types of luxuries that exist at Bexley, and so much more. Some of the strengths of Bexley include a low crime rate, only 3 rapes per 100,000 in the U.S., 18 auto thefts per 100,000, 32 robberies per 100,000. There are also adequate law enforcement, with 2.18 police officers per 1,000 residents. Other strengths include great access to healthcare, buses, education opportunities, and more. Capital University has over 3,000 students enrolled and is right in Bexley. They also have 5 other colleges within 5 miles. This sweet city also has 1 high school, 1 middle school, and 3 elementary schools, all helping lead to the 73.7% that have higher education. With Bexley being such a great city, surrounded by great cities, having adequate access to bus is top notch. In addition, they have 7 healthcare facilities less than 2 miles away. Other strengths include easy access to work opportunities and access to food and stores, and so much more. The average drive to work is 18 minutes. 21.3% of people who live in Bexley also work there. Columbus, Ohio is only 3.6 miles away, and there's tons of chances for opportunities there. Bexley is the number 49th city in the U.S. with the most people walking to work and have a very low unemployment rate. Some of the weaknesses are a lack of diversity, obesity, which lead to other healthcare issues. Obesity in adults are 30.2%, where Ohio is only 29.1%, and in children it's 13.3%. We can't deny that the lack of diversity could possibly be a threat. 88.6% are Caucasian, 0.5% are gay men, 0.7% lesbian couples, and less than 10% make up other minorities. One area that can be both a strength and a weakness is the high median house and condo value. Bexley's average is $309,000, where Ohio overall is $140,000. While this is great for the residents, it makes it unaffordable for the average family. Additionally, there doesn't leave much opportunities to rent. Home ownership rate is 76.4%. There's also not much room to expand in the city. 5,371 persons per square mile, leading to cramped spaces like this parking situation at Capitol. Our population of interest are youth living in poverty in Bexley. Students make up 17.7% of the poverty rate. Non-students make up 6.8%. Biggest concern for this community? The young children under 6, which make up 8.7%. and even high schoolers make up 4.7%. Why is this a problem? Well, kids in poverty can't afford things like literacy programs. This can cause mental health issues and bullying that can in turn affect the attendance rate and really increase a dropout rate altogether. This will affect the graduation rate and the great rapport that Bexley has. It can also be a threat to the continued success of the city. High rate of young children in poverty can certainly have a traumatic effect on this city. Threats to improvement. Parents would have to disclose the need for help in order to rise out of this poverty issue. This can be an embarrassment due to the high-income society and the culture that Bexley has developed. Additionally, a lack of diversity is not only related to the low percentage of immigrants, but also the fact that Bexley population has a norm, and being outside this norm can affect getting assistance. Again, increasing poverty. If the current trends continue, we will double in size, with 80% of that population increase coming from minorities. What does this mean for Bexley? If minorities become the majority, could it affect home value, further growth of the city, the culture? What will happen next? Opportunities for improvement include increased awareness of programs to help Bexley be proactive so they can avoid having to be reactive. Utilizing programs like counseling, the DARN program, free food for school children, and even creating new programs to help get access and assistance to those kids who aren't in school yet or during the summer. It will certainly help us prevent going down the wrong path and allow Bexley to continue to be great.